Hey, wanted to talk to you today about a couple of different things. One of them is going to be being prepared, and the second one is I've got some thoughts about the pandemic and some things, the way that's affecting me. But today I'm on a road trip, and I've got my buddy Craig is doing the driving here. This is real unusual for me because I'm always the one doing the driving. But when it comes to being prepared, I've got a couple of different things I want to show you. And of course, one of them, you'll notice my sunglasses up here. These are my Maui Jims. It always impresses me how, without contact with these people or anything, they name a sunglass after me. I'm just blown away by that. Maui Jims. I've been to Maui a bunch of times. We talked about that in another video. But they turned around, and I think that they named, this sunglass after me, after my website here, and we're just really happy with them over that. But we're out here. We got a lot of snow, and you have to protect your eyes from that glare. And they've got a very good lens, so yeah, we're real happy about Maui Jim sunglasses. But I wanted to show you something that I've got back here. We're riding in a man-made vehicle. It's a really nice one, but the fact is it's man-made. Anything can happen at any time. So being prepared, if you're on a road trip. See, I'm from Missouri, so I know about stuff like this. You bring a heavy coat with you. You also bring a pair of boots. I want to show you what I got in my boots, because you're going to be impressed with this. Let me undo my seat belt here because I got to turn around to show you this. Hold on, bear with me. Okay, here we go. Okay, now here's when I say these are heavy duty boots, they're, it's a good winter boot, very warm. Now inside, what I have is this hat. Now this is really a warm little hat, and you can wear a ball cap and then put this hat over it. That works out real well. Down in there, I've also got a warm pair of gloves. That's a good idea. And then over here in the other boot, I've got another warm pair of socks. So that's a really good idea. The fact is, if you find yourself in a situation where you need these things, if you don't already have them with you, well, now that's a problem. It's dinging at me, wants me to put my seatbelt back on, so I better do that. We're talking about safety here, and that's a big part of it, so we want to do that one. We're actually headed to Illinois, and we're pretty much, I think we got about another 30 minutes or so, and we'll be in Illinois here very shortly. So for right now, this is OJ, I'm checking out, and I'll see you real soon. This is OJ again. Say, now I want to tell you, this is the third take on this particular piece here. The first one, I was taking it, and we were going down the highway, and oh my, it was terrible. I was bouncing all over the place. I just couldn't keep the camera steady. The second one, it was corrupted also, and I couldn't keep it steady then either. Is the camera bouncing, Missy? It looks like it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty bad.
Not much.
Okay. Anyhow, that was on the way to Illinois. I didn't get any of that footage that I wanted to on that piece, so we're just shooting a short piece to splice into there for right now. I was talking about Hannibal, Missouri, how we're going to go back in the spring and take some film there. You've got Huckleberry Finn, just all kinds of history in that place, and it's really a cool town. They've got a lot going on: street stores, restaurants, all kinds of really interesting things happening there. So we want to go and film that for you, because a lot of times if you don't have something like this, then you're not even going to get to see stuff like that. That's what a lot of people will miss, and these are just some of the things we're going to be sharing with you. So for today, this is OJ and out, and we'll get this piece together for you and get it on the website. Talk to you soon. This is OJ and out. Well, the next thing that we want to talk about here, and I mentioned that before, was the pandemic. I've got people that have come to me, close friends, family, stuff like that. Well, Jim, what do you think about this? And I'll be perfectly honest with you. And what I tell them is, because I've got a lot of knowledge. I've been through a lot in my life. I've seen a lot of things, and I just don't know what to say. For one of the first times in my life, I'm speechless. But then there's all kinds of stuff going on in the United States today that leaves me speechless also. So, but yeah, when it comes to pandemic, I don't know what to say. I have thoughts, and then when I think that my thought actually becomes an opinion, then something else changes. We find out new things. So, I know that personally, that it's been like dragging me. You practically had to drag me into this. I just have not been able to warm up to it. The whole lockdown business, I struggled with that. I know a lot of people have. In particular, I think my problem was not facing reality. The reality is our world has changed. It's not the same, and it's not going to go back to exactly the same. In some respects, that's a good thing. Others, maybe not so much. But I just was unable to let go. Like I said, I've been here for a long time, and you kind of get, as you age, I guess you get dyed in the wool. There's certain things that you just you're not willing to let go of. And I think that was my problem. I just couldn't let go of it. Just like wearing the mask, I fought that. I just practically refused to do it. I didn't agree with it, didn't think it was right. I had other concerns, which we won't even go into. But when I found out that 40% of the people that have COVID have no signs at all and have no clue that they've got it. Well, that like I said, when you find out more information, it changes your point of view. And what happened there was, do I want those people that have COVID that aren't aware that they have it to wear a mask? Because it's not that they can't infect you. The fact is, instead of being able to spit that 15, 20 feet, they can only spit it 2 or 3. Or at least that's the knowledge that we have at this time. But do I want them to wear a mask? Oh, yeah, you better believe I do. But in order to get them to wear it, I have to wear one too. So again, dragging me the whole way. I fought that was all I could, but I have started wearing a mask when I can remember to. There are lots of instances. I'll get out of my vehicle and start into a store or something. I don't have one on, and sometimes I don't even think about it. I'm already inside doing whatever I need to do, and I leave. I get back to the truck. Oh, whoa, I didn't wear my mask. So there's just all kinds of stuff with this, and the vaccine. Well, for me, I take all the vitamins that I think can possibly help me. I take the B's, the complex, and the B12, and I take C, and I take the D3, and I take zinc, and I take all of these things, and I have never had a flu shot in my life. Never. One. Not ever. And I never get sick. I don't get a cold, I don't get the flu, I don't get nothing. So for me, I'm not sure what to think about this. And I've heard some other disturbing things about the vaccine and everything. So again, I don't know what to think. I just feel like I haven't got the right information to be able to make a decision on this. You tell me, where do I go to get that information? I don't really know. You hear this story and that story, and man, it's tough out here. So for me, this whole pandemic thing, I've had a rough time with it. I'll be straight up honest with you. I have had a very rough time with it. I know that it's real. A lot of people are saying it's not real. Well, I think they're mistaken. I think it absolutely is real, but how, there's an awful lot of people who lost family members. They're going to tell you that this is a real serious matter, but we lose people with the regular flu every season also, and sometimes a lot of them. So I don't know what to think or what to believe. I've gotten to the point when you hear so many different stories, it gets even more difficult to know what to believe. So for me right now, I'm just basically winging this day by day. I think that they are going to get around to opening our country back up. But let me tell you, every once in a while, even with the worst of it, I'd get halitosis. I couldn't stay in there anymore. Me and Missy would get in the truck and we'd just take a drive. We would just go somewhere. We wouldn't go any place. We would just not be in the house. We'd be out on the highway just taking a little drive, getting some air. And we're very fortunate. She's half Chinese and half Filipino, and in the Philippines where she's from, they're still in a lockdown there. You have to have paperwork to be able to go to the grocery store. If you're outside of your house going and doing anything, you better have the right paperwork with you, or you're in trouble. I'm not there, so I don't know how much trouble, but I know that you're in trouble. So that would be a very difficult situation. So even in the worst of this, I feel like I'm a blessed individual if I can just go get in my truck and take a drive like we do. So now we've kind of opened up, and we're starting to go do a few things. Some of the restaurants opened up, and we'll go out and have dinner, once in a while. We'll go do stuff like that. We've made a few trips to Kansas City to go shopping different places for different things, and it's really helped. I'll be honest with you, it's really helped a bunch. To be able to do stuff like that, but I just don't know the right and wrong of it. I know that there's an awful lot of people out there that are struggling with this just like I am, and we're all in this together. And again, it's Americans. We're all Americans. There isn't any Democrat or Republican to do with any of this. There isn't a color has anything to do with it. We're all Americans, and when we start giving praise to the Lord, and we start realizing that how we get through any crisis that we get into is by all of us working together, then that's when we're going to do some serious problem solving. So with that being said, that's my challenge to everybody. Let's see what we can do to come together, because folks, it's that important. This is OJ and out.